What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, welcome, I'm Crystal. In today's video we are going to be doing a recreation of a makeup look that I just saw on Instagram and I'm like low-key obsessed. The makeup that we are recreating is this picture by Keyshia. I don't know who the makeup artist is because she didn't tag it, but it's this look right here. This is the makeup look right here. I think it's so gorgeous, like that soft glam with that like wing liner, but it's not jet black or anything. It's more of a like mauve kind of soft glam with, it looks like a smudge like brown liner, but like a cool tone brown, not like a warm tone. I think, I don't know, it kind of looks like a mauve brown. It's so gorgeous, but this would be perfect to recreate. If you guys want to see how I recreate this look, please keep on watching. But before we get into it, please make sure that you are subscribed if you haven't already. Hit that notification button down below so you don't miss out any of my videos. All the details will be down in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. And yeah, let's just get right into this video. Okay, so I have no idea what is going on with my camera right now, but I tried to film my eyebrows, but it wasn't recording. So this is the second time I'm actually saying this, so hopefully it records. And with my NYX micro brow pencil in the color Espresso, and I lined the bottom and the top of my brows. And I went in with my Benefit brow contour pencil in the shade Brown Light, and I took the lighter shade in the pencil and filled in my brows, and you see how like dark it is, so I'm glad I went with the lighter one instead of the darker shade. I don't really like too much of a dark brow, even though her brows are very dark and bold. I just don't think that's really flattering on my skin. But yeah, so I did that, and I carved out my brows using the Juvia's Place concealer on the bottom and the top of my brows. For the brow bone, I originally went in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy palette, and I took the shade Wasted, put it on my brow bone, but I felt like it was a little too pinky for me. So then I went in with my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette, and I took the shade Enlight, which is this first shade right here, and I popped that on top. And I like that way better because it's still like almost like a beige undertone instead of like pinky, because her brow bone is more on the beige like nude side, and her crease and everything is the one that's more of the pinky undertone. For my first transition color, I'm actually taking the Norvia palette volume 4, and I'm taking the shade number A4, which is this shade right here, and I'm using that on a Morphe M535 brush, and I'm just slightly like building this up in the crease. I don't want to go too heavy. This is my second layer right now. Her crease is very mauve, and it doesn't look like they add too much shadows into her crease. So all I'm doing is blending this out, and then I'm probably just gonna take one more shade before going into the lid. So I'm literally doing 2 like layers of this shade and making sure I blend it out. Then for the crease, just to deepen it up like right here, like literally right in this, I'm not sure if I should go in with this shade. They look so similar. So I have the Anastasia and Jackie Aina palette, and I'm thinking about going into Pinkity right here, which is this 3rd shade. Or I can still take the Norvia palette and go in with B2. But I don't know, I feel like they're so close. The Jackie Aina one is a little bit more deeper, and I feel more mauve, where that one is more berry. Yeah, so I'm just going in with this shade. I'm gonna go in with Pinkity right here. I'm literally just gonna like dab it, and I'm using a e.l.f. crease brush, and I'm just gonna focus that right there. Yes, just right here. So I'm putting majority of the product right into the crease right here, and I'm not gonna dip back into it. I'm actually just gonna take my brush and wipe it off of a piece of towel. And then I'm gonna just blend this right here because her outer portion is a little softer. I'm using a very light hand to do so. Then I'm gonna go back in with my brush that I actually blended out my concealer underneath my brows with. Nothing, I'm not dipping back into more product. I'm just gonna take it and buff that onto the lid to give like a nice like blank canvas without adding too much. She doesn't have a cut crease, but it's nice and blanked out for her lid shade, and I kind of like that. I'm gonna go back in with the shade Enlight from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. This is the first palette, and I'm just gonna set my lids using that. Hers is more... Okay, so I'm gonna blend this out. It looks a little too harsh, but I wanna kinda explain what I did to get this like color. So I mixed these two shades right here, which is Enlight and Beam from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. Then I went in with my James Charles palette, and I took this shade right here that's meant for like the crease, but I applied that on the top, and I got like a nice like beige kind of nude lid. It is more on the shimmery side. I feel like hers is more matte, but I kind of like this. So I'm just gonna do that to the other eye and then blend, you know, where I need to. Okay, so I couldn't find my liner that I wanted to use, so I don't recommend this, but use on your own risk, I guess. I'm gonna take my MAC lip liner in the color Cork, and I'm just gonna apply that onto my lid right here and kind of wing it out a little bit. I'm gonna dip into the shade Credit Jackie Aina palette, and I'm just gonna smudge that on top and smudge it out. And I'm mixing a little bit of Pinkity as well towards the end. Just like that. So it's kind of like a chocolatey, mauve-y kind of wing. You know? Add more Pinkity onto the liner instead of Credit. I use Credit like right here in the inner portion, and then Pinkity on the outer portion. I really like it. It's like a mauve liner, which I don't really have anything like that, so I'm glad I did this. And I'm just going in with my brush just to make sure that this is like well blended in the corners. To prime my face, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Putty primer. For foundation, I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 290, and I might mix a little bit of my Juvia's Place in Cana, just because this is a little bit too light, but then this is a little bit too dark, and I kind of like the consistency of both of them, so I might mix this together. For concealer, I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in medium beige, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of the creamy beige, which is a little lighter, and put it for like a highlight. So I like to add this one right about like here, so like that. I don't know, I like sometimes mixing the shades. Face is very glowy, so not glowy, but it's bright, so I want to do the same thing. And then add this right here. It's not too much of a crazy difference, but I want my under eyes to be pretty light. And then taking a little bit of cream contour. L'Oreal Shaping Foundation Stick and honey. I'm like literally almost done. I can't even believe it. And I'm gonna blend that out using my sponge. To set my under eyes, I'm gonna take the Patrick Starr setting powder that he did with MAC Cosmetics. I'm just gonna take that with my sponge. I'm just gonna bronze up my face using my ABH bronzer. I'm taking a little bit of my banana powder by Black Radiance to clean up underneath my contour. Even though she has like more of a mauve eye, her cheekbones are very like corally. I'm gonna take my palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm gonna take this bottom shade right here and mix a little bit of the top shade. Apply that to my cheekbones. And I'm just gonna add a little bit just on my forehead. I'm not gonna do it on my nose area like I usually do, but just like right in the center. I'm gonna set my face. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy Highlighter. And she has like this nice glow on her cheeks that it's almost like glowing within, but it's still soft but glowy. Like, and this is the highlighter that comes in mind when I think of when I see that. So I want to use this one right here. I'm just gonna use that on a It's My Ray Ray number 5 brush by BH. I can't see the bottom of her lash line, but she has another picture on here, which is this photo right here. I think it's the same makeup, and her under eyes really don't look like they have much under there. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm going to dust a little bit of Pinkity on the lower lash line, ever so slightly, like the tiniest bit. I even went a little bit too much that I wanted to, but it's okay. I'm gonna do my coat of mascara and lashes off camera. For lashes, I'm going to be taking this by Envy. These are like their Mink inspired lashes. They're super gorgeous. Like, ugh. I'm gonna do this off camera and then we'll be right. So I just applied the lashes. I am like living for these lashes. They are so comfortable. Like, I don't even feel like I have anything on my eyes right now. They're just so pretty. But yeah, I actually went back in with Pinkity with the liner brush or the angle brush that I use to smudge to reapply this because it kind of like fade away with all that blending. But I really like how it looks. The lip liner, I'm gonna go back in with that Cork liner. I'm going to take the NARS liquid lipstick in the shade Le Freak. And then for lip gloss, I'm gonna go in with my Bomb Gloss by Fenty and just put that right in the middle. I really don't see like an inner corner highlight, but I feel like it's there. It's just a photo. I'm gonna go back in with the highlighter and I'm just gonna apply that right here. I'm not gonna really build it up. I just want some type of glow. Profusion brow tint, and this is in a shade dark brown. I'm gonna focus that like not too far in the front, but halfway in, and just set going one way and then taking a little bit into the front area. Okay, so I don't even know what to do with my hair because her hair is parted to the side and it's just straight down. And I wish I would have just had my hair done and straightened, but I think I'm just gonna pop on a wig. This wig right here, even though hers is dark black or dark brown, I feel like the roots kind of match. It's a middle part, but I'm gonna put it to the side. Remember, this is an inspired look. It don't have to be exactly the same. I'll leave this hair down below. Also the video of this wig review, because this wig is so bomb, you guys. Like, I've been wearing it a lot too. I'm gonna pop this back onto my head, making sure that I put it to the side because it is a middle part. So this is like brushed down, and then she has it behind her ear. She has her nose ring in and some studs. My nose ring in. My nose ring is on the opposite side of her. Fun fact, I got my nose pierced back in high school. I got it done like 5 times. No lie. I got my first time I got it done, I had to take it out because of cheerleading. And then the second time I got it done, I had to take it out because of my job wouldn't allow it, and I didn't know that they make like clear earrings that I could have wore. And then the third time I got it done, I took it out because of, I got a little keloid, so I had to let it heal. And then the next time I got it done, I was in cheerleading and it ripped out. So the last time I got it done, I was living in the Bronx working for A&E television networks, and I don't know, I got sick or tired of it, so I took it out. And then I still have like the hole because it's like open, but I always have to push through and it hurts. So sometimes I don't do that all the time. I don't know, I still use this nose ring and I put it in like halfway, but I don't push it through all the way because it hurts like a bitch. And this is the completed look, you guys. I love this look. I know it's another soft glam. Honestly, I just showed my man and he was just like, yeah, you obey, like it look good. And I like how your hair is swooped to the side, you know? But yeah, I really love how this makeup came out and the hair together. I can't stop looking at myself in the mirror because it's actually very pretty. You could definitely wear this type of look for like, this is great for like even bridal, something to go out if you're having like a girls' night out or like a date. But it's so pretty and easy. You just have to like switch up the colors if you want it to be more warm. But I do like that like mauve-y undertone. And I like how the liner, she didn't do like a dark wing or like a brown liner. It was almost like a mauve brown-ish. So I really like that I kind of mixed two shades to get this look. And then these lashes, oh my gosh. I definitely have to go back and pick up some more because they're so pretty and they don't feel like I have anything on my lids right now. Like they're so lightweight and they just make the look come together even more. I like these type of looks if you guys didn't know already. But yeah, so I have nothing else to say, but I'll leave everything down in the description box below. So if I forget to mention something, it will be down there. I hope you guys are having a great Labor Day. Today is Sunday, the day before. So I'm probably just gonna stay in. We're going to my mom's house tomorrow for a little barbecue, but I will be uploading 3 times a week now, so please make sure that you are subscribed if you haven't already. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.